Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
Hello and welcome to another very special VDH episode from the Homebrew Magic podcast crew. Chris, you've won the roll-off. You're going first this evening. Who are you playing?
This is Klothys, God of Destiny. She is, they, him, her.
I am.
It might be.
Yep. A colorless and gruel for a 4/5 indestructible legendary enchantment creature god. As long as your devotion to red and green is less than 7, Klothys isn't a creature. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a land, add red or green. Otherwise, you gain 2 and Klothys deals 2 damage to each opponent. This is the second half of Project Enchantment for me.
Enchantment Runway?
Yep. So, I will draw for the turn. I will play Vernon Catacombs, and I will crack it and pass to Nelson.
Jeez, you're real serious with their fetch lands turn 1. So, I thought about how can I make the best Magic deck ever, and then I thought, this is not that deck. This is just a Tej Butte. This is my tribute to Tej. This is my Silumgar the Drifting Death.
By building a deck, yes.
I know, yes. No, so I got the idea.
Same 100 cards.
I found Tej's list published online, and I tributed to him.
Yeah.
So this is my Tej tribute deck. This is my Silumgar the Drifting Death deck.
Don't lie to the internet. I just lent you a deck.
I will draw for turn, and I will play this War Room. Go ahead, Schnell.
Okay. I dusted off and updated the mana base on Slivers. Sliver Overlord is the commander of my Sliver deck.
Oh boy.
There might not be many, if any, Slivers from like M15 even in here. Like a lot of these are the older ones. I did my best to
I
like.
see predators.
There might be 1 or 2. I tried to update a little bit. I played somebody's newer Sliver deck with this one, and I lucked out by all the Slivers he had protection, or were blue in some respect, and I played the Sliver that gave me protection of the color of my choice, so I just went, they all have blue! And he's like, what? I'm pro blue, swing for lethal. He's like, mother! So, old Slivers can beat new Slivers. Let's see if old Slivers can beat everyone else's crap today. Turn tap upkeep drawer. We will go Forest into a Virulent Sliver. All Slivers have Poisonous 1.
Here we go.
Whenever a Sliver deals combat damage to
So
a
it
player,
begins.
that player gets a
Classic
poison
deck.
counter.
Got it.
Go ahead,
Love
Tej.
Infect.
What up, Hive Mind? It's your boy Tej. And in the wake of the Lord of the Rings pre-release and Lord of the Rings cards are starting to hit tables, I'm still trying to find my March of the Machines cards that I put in decks. So I'm running Niv-Mizzet, which had 4 March of the Machine cards put into it, I believe, if I remember correctly. So we'll see if we can draw them today. I will start with a not Lord of the Rings card, and that is this Temple of Epiphany. It enters tapped, but I scry 1. Decisions.
Deciduous. It's a type of tree.
Deciduins.
I will keep that on top.
Easy ways,
Go Chris.
easy way, my decisions.
Untap this Cinderglade. That is the land I got with the Catacombs.
I was thinking of, I don't remember what movie it is, but it's
Oh,
Tracy,
brother, we're out there.
Tracy Morgan. And he's mad at somebody because that's what Tracy Morgan does. And he's like, the president is black now, we make decisions.
I'm going to tap this Cinderglade. I'm going to cast Utopia Sprawl, targeting my forest.
Duh.
I'm going to choose, I have to choose a color, I will choose red. Whenever Enchanted Forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of the chosen color. So now it taps for red and green. Pass to Nelson.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I should probably say this Silumgar, by the way, I didn't specify. This is the one, he is flying in hexproof, and whenever a dragon I control attacks, creatures defending player controls get -1/-1 until end of turn.
Is yours a zombie deck too?
No, he's not zombie.
Some tributes.
Zombie-gar. Swamp, go Schnell.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep.
I don't want to play my zombie deck.
Oh, skip my untap.
I'm going to take my first turn back and pull out zombies.
We will drop this Triome, which I believe that'll come into play tapped.
Yes.
This one's not in English, and I
Doesn't
figured
have colors on it.
I knew it's.
Oh yeah, it does. Okay.
That's what those symbols are. Little,
Yeah.
They're little
Alright.
Pikachus.
All right.
Is it the Mardu one?
Going to combat. Teach. Take 1 poison.
Rogrin?
Combat damage and poison?
It is. Whenever a Sliver deals combat damage to a player, that player gets a poison counter. A player with 10 or more poison counters loses this game and the next one.
Poison as well, it does.
I will pass to you then.
Once I figure out...
Tell me my triumphs or something.
Oh, hold on. I gotta hit the... There it is. 1 poison. I got it. The Gatherer is a good app.
Is
Good work, wizards.
Except you keep pausing, or the ability to pause the game.
I keep pausing.
I do it fairly often. I'm a close second.
I will play an island, and I will play an Izzet Signet. Pass turn.
Untap.
It is. So I
Turn.
won't, because I'm above that.
It's a childish joke.
It is a childish joke.
What to play? I will.
But I love it anyway because I'm creepy.
Add 3 to my mana pool.
Is it? Damn it.
I will cast Klothys. Klothys is not a creature. Just a 4/5 enchantment hanging out there. Minus the 4/5.
Triggers on your upkeep?
Pre-combat main phase.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Command tower. Pay 3. And let's do it. Black Market Connections. At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, choose 1 or more. Sell contraband to create a treasure token and lose a life. Buy information, draw a card and lose 2 life, or hire a mercenary. Create a 3/2 colorless shapeshifter creature token with changeling and lose 3 life. Go ahead,
Shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Those will gain benefits
Before
from
you
his
go,
old
before
school
you go.
slivers.
Yes.
Your thing triggers at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, so I guess, do you want to trigger this turn?
I said go, didn't I? Sorry. Yes, I do want to trigger it this
It
turn.
triggers at the beginning of the pre-combat main phase?
At the beginning of your pre-combat main
So
phase.
after you... But that's
Oh yeah,
before
that
you
is my
close
main
it.
phase. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, pre-combat
combat
main
or
phase, not
post-combat.
post-combat. You're right.
I'm
No,
sorry.
yes.
Alright,
Yeah,
yes.
what-
I don't know what's happening, but I'm
My
gonna...
brain
I
broke.
thought-
It's your turn.
Okay.
That's my bad. My apologies.
Okay. Shit. Land of the turn forest.
I thought it was one of those that trigger on the main phase.
Yeah.
Even though I think I said pre-combat main phase.
Around the main phase.
Aponst.
With
main
inst.
phase.
Within the main phase. Horned Sliver. All slivers gain trample. Go to combat Chris. 1 and 1. Come in your play.
Oh, there it is.
Poison, then you gotta hit the check mark.
To acknowledge poison being added to the game.
Yes. There you go.
You get 1 of those.
And then you take a damage as well.
You will take
He did
combat
take a damage.
He does.
Oh no, yeah, that was his fetch land. That's
Yes. Pass to teach.
Nope. Yes. Go on, what the fuck's wrong with me?
right. Wow.
No.
Guys, we got him. This is our night, guys.
Triggers at the beginning of your post-combat main phase.
You and
That's
Nelson
when all
need to
the
switch
damage
seats.
picks.
Maybe.
No, that player goes here.
It's gotta be your ball. I'm gonna play Cascade Bluffs and...
No, you're not.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Neheb, Dreadhorde Champion.
There's no how
I
tapping
take it
works.
back. All the joking.
5/4 Trample. When Neheb deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, I may discard any number of cards. If I do, I draw that many cards and add that much red mana. Until end of turn, I don't lose this mana as steps and phases. Pass turn.
Someone's gonna have to monitor that card for him.
Who's gonna have to what?
Monitor that card for him, because you're gonna try and trigger it wrong.
I'm not gonna trigger it on the show, I'll tell you.
You probably will.
We'll cast Verduran Enchantress. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Let's see, pre-combat main phase. Let's go ahead and we are going to sell contraband and hire a mercenary. So I'm going to lose 4 life. I'm going to get a treasure token. I'm just going to do this for now, and then a 3/2 shapeshifter.
You get more than one?
You can pick as many as you want. Choose 1 or more.
Got it. Okay. I have that in the deck. I don't think I've ever actually gotten it out.
I love that card.
So your 3/2 also has trample and poisonous 1.
Cool.
It's a ditto.
Show me what that pink mouth doing.
Gross.
I'm gonna play in.
Fuck, we all know this.
It's true. It's true.
That's how you breed Pokemon. We were taught that as children.
It is true. I'm gonna pay 4, and I'm gonna cast Savitri, Dragon Master. She enters with 4 loyalty counters. +1 until end of your next turn. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller pays 2 life for each of those creatures. -3, search your library for a dragon card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. Or number 7, or -7, destroy all non-dragon creatures. I will +1 her, and until my next turn, creatures cannot attack me or planeswalkers I control unless their controller pays 2 life for each creature attacking me. Go ahead, Schnell.
Okay. Untap. Keep drawer. Oh, missing land drops already. So we will white off the Triome and an extra for a Sinew Sliver. All slivers get +1/+1. Sliver gets +1/+1 over there.
Hell yeah.
Teach has a 5/4.
5/4.
So my 3/3 Trampler and 2/2 would get through.
You can still attack me.
I
with
could.
the
I just have a
poison one.
0/2.
Yeah. You know what? I'll leave my shields up and pass to Teach.
Teach one tap. And draw. I will. Start here. 1, 2, 3. I will cast Valakut Awakening. I'm going to put any number of cards from my hand on the bottom of my library, then draw that many cards +1.
That's such a good card.
It's pretty solid.
I'm going to put 4 cards on the bottom of my library and draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're not even going to draw the Ditto on your.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Thanks.
My land
Excuse me.
for turn will be a mountain. I may discard any number of cards, so I do draw that many and add that much red. 6. Play you. Do that. Discard 3. Draw 3. Add 3. That's not gonna be enough. Listen, I'm talking it out.
I know.
Okay.
Quietly to yourself, but at least you're trying.
I'm trying. I'm trying my damnedest. I am going to. I could not play that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move to combat. Chris, because you simply have a 0/2,
Yep.
I will attack you for 5 trample.
Taking 5.
All right. Trigger. I will discard 1, 2, 3 cards. I'm discarding Exalted Flamer of Tzint.
Sneech.
Sneech? That's how you say it? Zneech.
Zinch.
Forgotten Creation and Haughty Jin.
Chaos God of Change.
I will draw 3 cards and add 3 red to my mana pool. Leaving me with 3 red in my mana pool.
Fun 40k fact. Most of the demons of Sneech are represented by fish and birds, mostly because that is how the human brain justifies what it's seeing, because they are in a weird state of morph. Like, if you've ever seen that, like, AI frog that looks like a boss at one point, like, as it's turning, imagine that running at you on the battlefield trying to kill you.
Alright.
It's like, oh, fuck, it's like a frog thing.
It's like a frog
No,
bus.
It's not a frog bus.
Second main, I'm going to spend 3 red and then these 2 more manors. And I'm going to play Imposing Grandeur. Each player may discard their hand and draw cards equal to the greatest mana value of a commander they own on the battlefield or in the command zone.
Ooh, that's tempting.
Read that once more.
Each player may discard their hand and then draw cards equal to the greatest mana value of a commander they own on the battlefield or in the command zone.
I would go down 4 cards, and I'm considering it.
I mean, I've got 5 and my commander's 5.
Kind of like what I've got.
I'm going to discard and draw 6.
I will discard and draw 5.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amount of mana.
They've been hang on to what I got.
I gotta decide.
That's okay. Take your time. It's just the internet. We have shit to do.
I'm gonna keep it. I'll keep my hand.
Good. I was about to remind you TikTok exists, and we just lost viewers. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap.
It can't be done in 15 seconds. It's not worth it.
Beginning
Thanks,
of my
TikTok.
pre-combat main phase. Exile target card from a graveyard. Any lands in there?
No lands on my end.
Have
Creatures.
a mountain, an island,
Alright,
and a
I will
valley.
exile that land. The mountain.
Who are you talking to? Okay.
I don't have a mountain in my. I have no lands. I have 5 slivers.
It's gone.
That gives you mana now, right?
Yes. I will add a red to my mana pool. And I'll tap the Cinderglade. I will cast Thrill of Possibility. Discard a card. I will discard Arborea to it to draw 2. And lo! I am rewarded for my faith. Crag Crown Pathway. Land for the turn. Then I will, even though it has flash, I will sorcery speed and Omen of the Hunt, triggering Verdure and Enchantress. I draw a card. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land, put it on battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library.
It's rampant.
You could have at least moved to combat and then did that. So you could take advantage of the flash.
Could have.
Go to combat. Flash it in. Leave combat.
Oh,
Forget to
of course.
resolve ability.
Pass to Nelson.
Alrighty. Untap. Upkeep and draw. Alright. Let's see. What do we want to do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Told my daughter I was coming to your house today and she wanted to see a picture of you.
Alright. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna create another treasure. And I'm gonna get another shapeshifter. Shapeshafter.
Chef shifter.
You can order a shaft shifter on the internet for your manual automobile. Just saying.
I'm gonna pay
Also for your
5.
bedroom.
Also for your bedroom.
And I'm gonna cast Skitherix, the Blight Dragon. 4/4 Flying Infect.
Gross.
For 1 black, he gains haste until end of turn, and for 2 black, I can regenerate Skitherix.
If you give Tej 4 more poison counters, give Tej 7 poison counters. I can't give him 7.
I can give him
3. Oh, you have a poisonous guy.
I do have a poisonous
You give
guy
him 5.
without haste. Yeah, I could get him for 5.
you have
it's
1.
only 1. Yeah, no, I'm saying I have 1 without
Yeah.
summoning sickness.
Suddenly
Okay,
I don't like this.
so I'm gonna plus the Vitri 1 again.
You only have 1 so far,
I only have 1.
so it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, what are you worried about?
So until my next turn, creatures can't attack me or planeswalkers I control unless their controller pays 2 life for each of those creatures. I'm gonna swing at Tej with a 4/3 Shapeshafter.
I will take 4 plus 1 poison.
I will move move out of combat into my second main phase, and I will do nothing, and I will pass the turn to you, Snow.
Okay. Let's have a deep drawer. Just helping Nelson's shapeshifters, but it can't be helped. Good, I could just stop playing. Exotic Orchard. And we'll use that
What is
one.
that? Missing up?
Yes.
I don't know what it is. Suddenly it kind of looks like Toe Jam from Toe Jam and Earl,
I can
if you
see
look
that.
at the right angle.
Siphon Sliver. Slivers I control, fuck you, Nelson,
Damn it.
have lifelink.
Hey, it's a predator.
It is. I found this one looking for something else. I think that's why I wanted
What was it looking for?
But what, Papa?
Prey. No, when I was actually going through and grabbing lands, because Up until a few days ago, this deck still ran Guild Gates and Layers as my multicolor land
Treva's
options.
Ruins, perhaps?
That was one of them.
Croesus's Catacombs.
Unfortunately, still just
So
building
gross.
defenses. Go ahead, Teach.
Those never hit, $15, $20 like the Triumphs. I don't understand why.
Land for turn will be Training Center, which will enter the battlefield untapped. Have many opponents.
Those lands got reprinted in the Lord of the Rings Commander product.
I saw
Which
that.
is awesome.
That's exciting.
I'll probably end up buying a set.
And the Snarls did too.
Less
The
exciting.
mana base is actually
Those
good.
Snarls are butt.
No, but a dual land's a dual land.
That's true.
I have an exciting announcement. March of the Machines.
Woo!
I'm going to cast Into the Fire. Choose one. I can put any number of cards from my hand out of the bottom of my library, then draw that many cards plus one, which is what you would think I would normally do with this card.
This isn't exciting. You've already done this.
But not today. Today, I'm going to do 2 damage to each creature, planeswalker, and battle.
Ooh. That will board wipe me.
It will kill my shapeshifters once your slivers die.
It will,
And
yeah.
two to planeswalkers as
Two
well.
planeswalkers.
Alright.
That's going to kill my Verduran Enchantress.
I apologize for that, but I don't like all the poison stuff that's suddenly happening.
Oh, where? That's
Didn't
okay.
like it. Whew.
I'm gonna play Toxin Slow.
Into the Fire, huh? So when they release the Hobbit universes beyond, they'll have out of the frying pan,
Yes.
whack whack into the fire. Sorry, that's a deep cut right there.
Isn't there a frying pan card in the set? That's
There
like,
is, yes.
there is.
The utility frying,
Contraband
whatever.
frying
Yeah.
pan or something dumb.
That's in one of the commander set or commander decks.
35.
Sam's
Move
frying
to
pan.
Discard. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Trigger.
There you
I'm
go.
going to move to the discard trigger. I'm going to discard.
Trigger on the
4
stack.
cards.
Any responses?
I have none.
None.
Resolve trigger.
Discard Scalding Tarn, Island, Whirlpool Warrior, and Harmonic Prodigy.
There you go.
To
Prodigy.
draw 4
Star
cards
Trek
and have 4
Harmonic.
mana.
Did you make the decision to pronounce that wrong?
I think I thought too hard about it.
Move to discard.
You know who is not a prodigy?
Is it me? Teach?
We can't talk about him. He's in this room.
4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to 4 red. Blue, blue, blue. Check that out. I'm going to cast Niv-Mizzet,
Board wipe's dumb and should be hated.
and with my last remaining red mana, I'm going to cast Winds of Change. All players shuffle their hands into their libraries and then draw the same number of cards they originally had.
4 as well.
When I
7.
cast an instant sorcery, I draw a card, so it's actually going to be 5 for me.
And then you have 5
I have
damage to dole
5
out.
damage to dole out. Skitherix has taken 2 to
Skitherix has taken 2.
2 more.
Do the other 3 to his black market connections.
In response, I'm going to pay 2 black mana to regenerate Skitherix.
Okay.
Go Tam. Nelson, come do something good.
Alright,
sir.
Hold on.
No.
Not you. Nelson. The damage is going to be dealt one at a time. I suppose I do have to
It's
select
still a
all my-
regeneration shield.
No, but...
as far as, yeah.
Okay, then
No, Skitherix can survive this, because I would have to technically target all of my targets at once. So I'd have targeted Skitherix twice, and then I would have targeted Schnell twice. So Skitherix
Thank
will
you.
survive this. You were life leader.
I was not board state here.
No, but I thought Skitherix would die. I forgot that it regenerates.
Cut, sir.
Cut, sir! 2, 3, 4, 5.
wow, this sucks.
Oh, I have 5.
Really
Schnell took one.
sucks.
Oh, I'll take that.
What was that? My watch has ended.
I was tied for life leader there.
That's true.
Oh wait, there's not a land in this hand. Son of a bitch.
Do you want my hand? It's all land.
No, that's alright. We have other options.
Yeah, we don't.
Pre-combat main phase. Who has a land in their graveyard?
I do.
Still no.
An island, I remember I heard.
Scalding Tarn. Another island.
Let's get rid of that island. Exiled. I will add a. I will add a green to my mana pool. I'll cast a Mox Amber. What's that? You may.
Thank you.
I do like that one.
Klothys, yeah, me
I've
too.
been in a bad mood all day because at the hotel this morning, the eggs that I had, I've been burping them up all fucking day. So I just got sulfur burps the rest of the fucking afternoon. And I've eaten twice since then. And still, the eggs persist.
I will.
That's why I started drinking the honey lemon light lining Googles to like, yeah, let's try and mix some other things. Every burp, nope,
Nope.
eggs.
I will cast Invasion of Chandelar. It's a new one. It's a siege that comes into play with 4 of those damage counters. When Invasion of Chandelar enters the battlefield, return up to 3 target permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Schnell, you may protect that.
I will.
I will add the Verduran Enchantress. It just says permanent cards?
Yes.
Right, okay. Arborea, Verduran Enchantress, and Catacombs.
Arborea is not a card I'm familiar with.
It is a
It's an
reprint.
older one, yeah.
That is
I
a
saw
World
World
Enchantment.
Enchantment on it.
Yep. You can read that for the camera while I
Creatures can't attack a player unless that player
crack my
casts
land.
unless that player casts a spell or put a non-token permanent on the battlefield during their last turn. Interesting.
Gravitic Forest.
Leyline Surge is really good. I should guard this.
Yeah, you should probably guard that. I did not read the backside. 2 others.
Okay.
It says
cut.
your name.
It says your mom, basically.
So once this thing
This is in your hand, by the way.
Yes.
Okay.
once this thing flips and comes back, it's an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield.
Oh, wow, nice.
What could go wrong?
Oofda doofda.
I'll pay 3
I
mana.
want to protect that too.
I will cast a Verduran Enchantress, which I returned from my graveyard, and pass to Nelson.
Alright.
Skithrix attacks the battle. Fuck this game.
Untap, upkeep, and draw.
stand?
Yeah, until I find like a feed the swarm or something. Sure does.
Assuming solid and flip that bitch.
Okay. And then it's the beginning of my pre-combat main phase. I will. Let's. I'm gonna pay 3
Now
to
cast
get a treasure
Fire.
token and draw a card. All right. I'm going to.
It's really good.
I love that card.
That card's so good.
I feel like now this is the time to play my anti-Schnell tech. Homeward Path. Didn't know if we were going to be playing against Tevish Zad or not tonight.
You put that in all your decks now because of one bad game?
Yep. No, I'm just kidding. I just put it in this one. Okay, I'm going to pay 2 for a Dimir's Signet. And then I'm going to pay
Shit.
2
You forgot triggers?
I might have.
for a Felwar Stone.
Just out of curiosity, did you cast any instants or sorceries? I'm not going to take advantage of it.
I did not on my turn.
Okay.
My deck runs none, so
I don't
you didn't
believe
miss any
so.
on
I did not cast an instant or
No,
sorcery.
I cast
That's what I
this,
thought.
Battle.
Okay.
and then my druid.
Move to attack Invasion of Chandelar. I'm going to then. Ooh.
Sound it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna +1.
Yeah. No follow up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm going to -3 Symmetry, and I'm going to search for a dragon card, reveal it, put it into my hand, and shuffle.
I don't understand what about this screams Teach.
Grab me a rando.
Would you like a juicy peach?
No.
So if
Because I said it that way.
Yes.
I brought more of these. 'cause this
Honey
is
lemon light.
Yeah. What?
I brought more of these.
Maybe later. right now. Finding Google's on deck.
I am revealing Brain Stealer Dragon.
That's a good dragon. That isn't
What
my
new?
other Silumgar.
6/6 flying at the beginning of my end step. Exile the top card of each opponent's library. I may pay those cards for as long as they remain exiled. If I cast a spell this way, I may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it. Whenever a non-land permanent an opponent owns enters the battlefield under my control, they lose life equal to its mana value.
Fucking illithid hybrid dragon.
Gross.
So that's going to go there. I am going to move to my end step and pass the turn to Schnell.
Okay. Not that, but keep drawer. Whatever you weeks. Okay.
Ireland.
We're gonna no. We'll play the backside of this as a tide channel pathway, and then white, and then for the colors for a ward sliver. When it comes to play, choose a color. I will choose red. All slivers are pro red. Pass to teach.
How long's that?
No draw. No triggers, no tricks. Just
Nope.
just go.
Just thinking. Land for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will be a steam vents, but it will entertain us.
35, and you're worried about your life total.
Not worried so much as why are you mouthing off to me?
So you can punch me in the face with your dragons I can do nothing about?
I'm gonna.
Kick his ass.
I'm sorry, Dargan and Neheb.
I
non-Dargan.
will move to combat and I will attack Chris for 5 turns.
Right in his bitch mouth, huh? Yeah, Klothys is not online yet. 5 more trampoline damage.
That's why I gave myself a pro red blocker for that stupid head.
I will discard.
I will not be your punching boy anymore.
3, 4.
I'll be your pool boy.
Draw 4.
What's a punching boy?
I'm not sure.
3.
I had one.
4.
Move to Green Bay.
I have
Love you, Dal.
4 red mana. I have 4 damage to deal out. You have regenerate mana open, so I'm not going to fall for your tricks. But you have a planeswalker at 1, so I will target your planeswalker. I will target your pro red.
Yeah.
I will target your nothing.
Do not target the battle either.
But I will. No, I'm not targeting the battle. I don't think I can target the battle. Oh, any target. Never mind.
You're just gonna hit me in the face.
LOL in that case.
Yeah,
Pew!
3 times.
1, 2, 3.
Second main.
What a bitch.
After.
You let that Verduran Enchantress live?
Doesn't worry me yet.
Should.
It's not an Argothian Enchantress.
4 red floating. I will spend 3 of it for Birdie, God of Storytelling.
What a great card.
Whenever I cast a spell, I add 1 red. Until end turn, I don't lose this mana. Steps to
Birdie,
phase's
yeah.
end. And creatures I control can boast twice during each of my turns. Rather than
Combos with a ham sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1
Goddamn
red
eggs
floating.
are a burden I shall carry for the rest of my days.
That
One
bad,
red.
huh? Oof.
Plus 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, shit.
It's going to give me a time reversal. Whenever I cast a Wizard Sorcery, I draw a card. Whenever I draw a card, I deal 1 damage. I will deal 1 to Nelson's face.
Got him.
Wait.
Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into their library. They
Yeah,
draw
that's what I
7
thought.
cards.
No!
Come on, I just
Yeah,
wanted
right.
Ithalid Dragon.
I had the sliver that all slivers gain pay 3, sack it, destroying permanent. That was gonna help.
Necrotic Sliver.
I think so, yeah.
Orzhov one.
Yeah.
From Time Spiral.
My,
That's a good hand. I was finally able to start casting stuff.
my removal sliver was finally gonna be here.
I had a Bajuka Bog I was getting ready to put down
Need
next
the-
turn, too.
Is it Harmonic Sliver?
That's in here.
That thing's real good. man.
Maybe I'll draw it on this next go round.
Maybe. See, I'm
You
helping
get
everybody.
7 chances.
Except for the 7 more damage you're gonna throw it on.
Yeah, but let's not. Okay?
Let's not focus on
It's
that.
not 1, 2, 3, 4. We
Maybe
get
he'll
mulligans on these.
Maybe he'll
draws,
forget
right?
the 7 triggers.
Maybe he will.
Maybe he's born with it.
Pie be your pie.
Yeah, I'm mulligan this. Should not keep.
One, two, three, four,
Oh,
five,
sweet.
6, 7.
On the plus side, I found all my basics.
Fuck, I can't even play you. What was I saying? Okay, 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. 2 here.
Ah.
2 to Schnell.
Yay!
1 to Nelson. 1 more to Nelson, 1 to Schnell.
But I'm not life leader.
Not anymore. I have 2 plus 1.
God damn.
Yeah, it's really the only thing I got going for me.
I want you. I'm gonna pass turn.
Is that exile?
It is.
Okay. I didn't know if you had a graveyard or... Nobody has graveyards.
That's gone.
No,
Nope.
we just shuffled them in.
We just shuffled them into our
Yes,
decks.
Hey,
You have a graveyard.
I might have-
a thing.
Made a poor choice, but there's a card in my hand I want to play. So pass turn.
Quick, wheel them away.
Yeah, wheel them
Yeah,
away.
wheel it away. Wheel it away.
Get
Have
him.
a chance.
Where's the wheel sliver? We can use wheels.
Pre-combat main
Wheels.
phase. It is not a May. I have to exile target card from a graveyard.
Yeah.
Otherwise, gain 2 to each opponent. So I might go up to 29.
24.
24.
33.
What a bitch.
Carplusion Forest. We'll tap this forest,
I'm gonna
enchanted
bolster
forest
the place.
for a Mind Stone.
Bolster? I hardly know her. Thank you.
I will cast Destiny Spinner. Creatures and enchantment spells I control can't be countered.
Niv-Mizzet can't be countered.
Rude.
I thought we were gonna bond over that more or whatever.
No, he's thinking too hard. It's getting real quiet.
Then I will pay 2 mana. I will cast Hull Breach. I will target the Black Market Connections and your Signet.
That is an instant or sorcery.
It is.
I am going to draw a card. And because you targeted my thing, I'm going to do you 1 damage.
28.
Lame.
You're destroying it?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I will pass turn.
All right, untap.
You don't get any more Sliver, sir. I
Upkeep,
apologize.
yeah. Draw. Interesting. Okay.
He said no zombies.
Let's see. I'm
the
going
majority of his
to.
creatures have been zombies to this point.
LOL. Yeah, they're all dead. It's sad. He's got a point. He's got a point.
They're shapeshifters.
He's got a big
I was
point.
gonna say-
That's true. Also
There's been an
shapeshifters.
equal amount of dragons and zombies.
That's true. Okay, Gond Gate. So gates I control enter the battlefield untapped.
And Tanukis. I don't think that's a recognized type yet. I think those were beasts or dogs.
I think they're dogs.
Oh lord. What do you got
Possibly
for mana
hounds,
over
I
there?
forget which way
6?
I have 2. 6
I mean total.
but 2
And 2
untapped.
untapped. Okay.
In the time of chimpanzees, I'm a tanuki.
All right. I'm gonna tap my.
Did it all.
I'm gonna tap my Felwar Stone.
Yeah, I like Rising of Shield Hero. It's a good show.
Actually, hold on a
I
second.
want to write that song now.
So you can take Tanuki.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm gonna pay 4.
This is going to be the best Super Mario Brothers
I'm gonna
3
cast
video I footage I
Sakashima
could
the
find.
Imposter,
Oofda.
Super
Coming
Mario
in-
Brothers Part 2.
coming in as a copy of Niv-Mizzet.
Oh my god.
So I have my own Niv-Mizzy now.
For Rizzy.
I'm going to pay.
Super Izzy.
I'm gonna pay 2, blue and a colorless, and I'm going to attempt to resculpt your Niv-Mizzy.
You are a fuck.
Trigger, trigger,
And
trigger.
it can't be countered.
I
Surprised you didn't
have.
know that.
It's
Hold
so
on,
funny
wait a minute,
because
hold
he's
on.
using Teach cards against Teach.
Instant sorcery. I draw a card.
As do I.
Why do you?
I have
Yes,
a Niv-Mizzet.
One damage. You are killing my thing, so I'm doing 1 damage to you.
Okay. I'm going to do 1 damage
What
to...
triggered you to draw a card?
Niv-Mizzet.
When I cast, right? I draw?
Yeah, whenever I cast.
Oh, a player.
Yeah.
I thought it was an opponent.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Okay.
making sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a damage to throw around. I will do 1 damage to Tej.
Got
Why,
it.
why would you do this to me?
Teach
This
me.
isn't fair magic.
So you get a birdie, and
You
then...
get a birdie. Niv-Mizzet
What kind is it?
will go to the
Huh?
command
4/4 blue and red elemental creature token.
Oh, it's an elemental. I thought it was a bird. That's
Might
right.
actually have one of those. Let me check.
Okay, do I have resources left? I've got
I'm just
potentially 4
I'm
mana left.
chimpanzees. I'm a tanuki. still rattling around in my big dumb head.
I'm gonna pay a swamp to activate my Dimir Signet, and then I'm gonna pay a blue and 2 black, and I'm going to read the bones. I will draw a card from the Niv-Mizzet trigger, and then I will scry 2.
Do it like this.
Who are
you
you
would like.
dealing with, or what are you dealing
Oh yeah, you're right. I will
off the
do.
first
I'll
draw.
deal another damage to Tej.
Oh, nope. The rest are fractals and pests. Sorry.
Actually, wait, hold on. No,
Best I can
no,
do.
no, no, no. I'm gonna do a damage to
I don't know why I brought elementals.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a damage to Destiny Spinner.
A damage.
A damage.
Okay.
And then read the bones. He draws.
And then
or scries 2, and then it'll
I'm gonna draw these 2. I'm gonna do 2 more damage to your Destiny Spinner.
Just can't have nice things.
Hey, thanks for that Black Market Connections pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right.
Slow
down. I was trying to draw my own ditto.
Okay.
So you cast your read the bones.
Yep.
Which I did not miss.
Yep.
Oh, but I don't have.
You don't have a Mizzet?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So
I'm
don't
gonna-
slow down.
I'm gonna
keep
pop.
going full speed.
I'm gonna pop my last treasure for black, and I'm gonna cast Vorpal Sword. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has Death Touch. For 5 and 3 black until end of turn, Vorpal Sword gains whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player. That player loses the game. It equips for 2 black mana.
For the record, I've never played Vorpal Sword in my entire life.
I've cast it once.
I have.
Okay.
That's not a teach card.
Okay, I'm sorry my Tej deck sucks. I'm sorry I'm not doing you not doing you proud, Papa.
Doing your job.
on this Father's Day, Papa. I'm so sorry I'm not doing you proud.
I didn't say I wasn't proud.
I'm gonna move to combat. And Tej is life leader. I'm gonna swing a Tej for 4.
Infect?
Infect, sorry.
So it doesn't matter that I'm life leader.
You're
I'm
also
not taking
infect leader.
Damage.
He's gotta hit you. You have the most poison counters.
Yeah.
That's fair.
What are you at for poison
6
counters
poison.
now?
6
poison. Alright. Pass turn.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Who's got proliferate?
Hey, hey.
Hi. Fucking Axel.
Guy owes me $5.
Okay. So, Hengegate Pathway will come in white side up. And then Uberg. Sliver Overlord. 7/7. Pro red. For 3, I can search for a Sliver card, put it in my hand. For another 3, I can gain control of target Sliver. Nelson.
Damn it. My Sliver generator's gone though.
Pass to Teach.
I'm tapped. Draw. Land for turn will be a mountain.
I already had you down for a red source. You don't need another mountain.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's going on over here?
Urbrask. Another March of the Machines card.
Is that the bullshit flippy one?
Yep.
Yeah,
God, I
the
hate
saga
that
on
thing.
the back.
Yeah.
I haven't played against it yet.
First
Oh,
strike.
you're in for a fucking treat.
It's a great card though.
Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, Urbrask deals 1 damage to target opponent, and I add 1 red. I can pay 1 red to exile Urbrask and return to the battlefield transformed. I can only activate it as a sorcery, and only if I've cast 3 or more instant and/or sorcery spells.
I have it in Rionia.
Yeah. Fuck you.
And transform it. The first chapter is the Great Work deals 3 damage to target opponent and each creature they control. Anyway, I cast a spell, so I get a red mana on Birdie. I have 4 mana available to me. 6, 7, 8. I will start. Actually, I should do that instead. I am going to move to combat.
I don't have any
You have a
flyers.
Niv-Mizzet.
Yep.
I don't have any flyers.
Okay, good. All my stuff's per red.
Yes, but it will still trample over.
7/7.
Nope. Chris, apologize. You're gonna take 5. 5 turn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Trample
5,
over.
6,
Not if I'm
8.
bigger than you, asshole.
I'm gonna discard 7 cards. Add 7 red mana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nelson, I need you to get angry.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana available to me.
It's gonna get ugly.
Yeah.
Play the land for the turn.
Remember when I said curse words about Urbrask?
I will start.
Didn't we have a soft ban of Urbrask?
1, 2, 3, 4. Red mana for Into the Night.
Sure.
Yep.
It becomes night.
What's
Discard
the-
any number of cards, then draw that many cards plus 1.
What's the power and toughness on Urbrask?
4, 4.
Okay. I don't know how many times he's gonna be able to cast
The
spells this
toughness
turn.
of Bergie.
3, 3.
It's gonna be easier. Yeah, put damage on Bergie. And then I will draw a card.
We'll do it this way.
Actually, I will draw the card first.
Gandalf is not welcome here.
Shit. Wondered if you guys could win.
You still can.
We'll see.
I mean, you have another red from casting Into the Night from Birdie.
Yep. I was getting there. And 1 there. But that was priority number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You have just enough mana to do it, if I'm counting correctly.
But then he can't do anything else.
I will discard.
Which would be great if we could.
6. I will discard 6 cards and draw 7.
Discarding to tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Stormkill Artist.
So
Prismatic
it was a
Missile,
while ago. I forgot what was
Overlord,
actually going on.
Real Misfortune, Island, Chase Darkness. Trust. 5, 6, 7.
How much mana do you have right now?
3,
8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, I forgot about the one from Urbrask.
Urbrask will deal 1 damage to.
Urbrask deals damage?
Yes.
Whenever he casts
Target opponent. So should I. I'm overthinking it.
23.
Hey, you're better.
17 wheels later.
Yeah.
Starting to see some cards.
Weird. I shuffled this away 6 weeks ago.
3 red, 1 blue. I'm going to cast Commit. I'm going to put Skitterix into your library, second from the top.
Okay. So it's a cast trigger for Niv-Mizzet, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to draw a card. And then I'm going to deal another damage to Birdie.
He has 2 damage marked on her.
And then you're putting Skitterix in my hand, right?
No.
Yeah.
2 down.
Or no, 2 down.
From the top of your library.
Second
1
from the top.
Second, yeah, second.
So
from the top,
it would
sorry.
be right below the top.
Second from the
There
top.
we go.
That's different.
Into you, Chris.
Discretion will not stand.
Suck it.
Man. Might as well cast Memory now.
Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into their fucking decks, and then draws this shit out even longer.
My hand got way worse with the Verdure Enchantress going. Wheel the shit away.
I've wheeled into mostly lands twice now. The first time I wheeled, and it was optional, I should have.
I can't do everything I want.
Should have just kept it.
My plan for the
Okay.
battle got wheeled away, so
Yeah.
just making your board look more impressive.
I keep, every fucking turn, I keep wanting to untap the battle, and then go, no, that's not even my card.
No, it's not even a real magic card.
For
I'm
multiple
going to cast
reasons.
Forgotten Creation. At the beginning of my upkeep, I may discard all the cards in my hand and then draw that many cards.
Well, that can't stand.
It's a zombie horror. I can't take control of it with Sliver Overlord.
I get 1 red for Bergie, which leaves me with 4 mana, and I don't think I want to spend it. So I'm just going to end my turn there.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to sacrifice Omen of the Hunt to scry 2.
Okay.
Both to the bottom.
Quality deck. In anticipation of the next wheel, I'm going to start shuffling my hand instead of grouping all the lands together.
Do you have a land in your graveyard, Teej? A
Probably.
Prismatic Vista, I believe I heard.
Yes.
Let's
Otherwise,
exile
West.
Well,
Stay
yeah,
down.
it's Island, Prismatic Vista, Tolaria West, Evolving Wilds, Pathway. Which one do you want gone? Side. Get it back.
Prismatic Vista.
Okay.
It's the only thing you don't get rid of is shuffling back in a turn.
It's true. So I can face that way because I have after.
And the mana from Klothys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No.
You could just
1,
slide
2,
it
3,
down
4, 5.
further underneath.
6.
I want to do it that way.
I'll cast Capricious Hellraiser.
What do?
4/4 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, exile 3 cards at random from your graveyard. I have a Hull Breach, Destiny Spinner, and an Omen of the Hunt.
Exile them at random.
Random. Choose a non-creature, non-land card from among them and copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Are there any decent enchantments out there? I just see artifacts.
I run no enchantments.
Right.
I run
I have.
creatures.
You
and
got rid
lands.
of one of
Yep.
the 4 enchantments in my deck.
I'll just recast Omen of the Hunt. Go get a land, throw it into
I
play.
honestly don't remember if I've changed
Tapped.
it.
Mountain into play tapped.
I've never seen any. Enchantments don't really wheel.
7.
They
Klothys,
sometimes deal, but not.
Klothys is online.
Again, I'm just gonna point out. You're like, I'm gonna make this face this way because I have a.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Aftermath card.
What
You have
what
the
did you
Aftermath
just?
card
Oh no, that
facing
was the
same
creature
way.
you
Yep.
cast that did
But
that, right?
Yes.
Pointing the
Okay.
other side of the graveyard.
But it's still in the same.
But it's the other way.
exact same orientation.
It's the other
as,
way.
as your exiled
Because-
cards.
If my graveyard were to look like this, I can still see the mana cost, and I would know. Oh my god. I don't care about life totals anymore.
Then I will cast.
I'm gonna kill Chanel so fucking hard.
Then I'll cast Spell Shock. Whenever any player successfully casts a spell, Spell Shock shocks them.
All right, I will draw a card and deal.
It's an enchantment.
You're
You will
right.
draw nothing.
And do nothing.
Deal your embarrassment.
Deal with your embarrassment.
Then I will
Silly ass
What if we
enchantment.
cast anything?
a spell.
Okay.
And it's just 1 damage.
2.
Spell shock.
Oh,
Oh, I get it.
3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I'm just going to leave Klothys out.
Sorry.
More aggressive than I've been in Nelson, I apologize.
No, that's fine. I deserve it.
I will pass the turn.
All right.
Because it
Untap.
shocks you to cast a spell.
Upkeep and draw for turn. Sorry, everybody. I'm
still getting
drawing.
much more straightforward than that.
Trigger?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Draw a card.
Yeah, no. I am going to. There's nothing with 1 toughness, is there? No.
Pro red, leave me alone.
Touche. I'm gonna put 1 on. Let's put 1 on Urbrask.
One under a brisk.
I like your optimism.
Okay, I drew a card.
Sub game. I'm going to start drinking 1 beer per round.
1,
I will challenge you to that.
2,
First time
3,
you've ever
4,
been
5,
playing
6, 7, 8, 9, to 9. And
Father's Day. My wife can come pick my drunk ass up.
all right, I'm gonna play Black Dragon Gate.
She has to call you daddy when she does it.
It enters untapped because of the Gond Gate. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color other than black. I will choose blue. So now Black Dragon Gate taps for blue or black.
Two color gates.
Yep.
Bold.
Who'd have thunk it?
Let's see.
I have thought about it. Not gonna lie. I do like County Gate.
I'm gonna tap for 4, and I'm gonna cast Sakashima of 1,000 Faces, who's gonna come in as a copy of Niv-Mizzet. The legendary rule does not apply to creatures.
Spell
I
shock
control.
will deal you 2 damage.
19.
You're in a painful quandary, sir.
Isn't Sakashima the Imposter still named Sakashima the Imposter?
Oh yeah, you're right. It is. Except its name is still Sakashima the Imposter. So that doesn't work how I want it to, does it?
No, it does.
No.
Okay,
No,
it's still a copy of
doesn't
Niv-Mizzet, but
make sense. So
this is a copy of Sakashima the Imposter.
So
He's currently a copy
Sakashima
of,
the Thousand Faces
is a
because
copy of
Sakashima
the Imposter, who's a copy of
You
Niv-Mizzet.
technically have 0 Niv-Mizzets.
Yeah.
Correct.
The legendary thing goes off of the name
Gotcha,
of the
gotcha.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have 2 of these because it's the same guy.
Okay.
Magic's crazy.
It's pretty straightforward. This guy is this guy.
Spell shock!
You can tell
You can't spell
because it
shock!
has the name. The guy. Hey, Homestar. It says you're the guy. I want to be the guy too.
Homestar. Oh my god.
Again, I started drinking before you guys showed up, so.
What is your does your Hellraiser do anything
It's
else?
just a 4/4 flyer at this point.
Okay. You have an Urbrask?
I do.
With a
Double
damage
to it.
damage on it.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just thinking about what else is over there.
Oh,
That
hey.
Sorry, I
You
know
don't
I
have,
dealt
like,
the
a
damage.
blue-black
to it.
lightning
been out
bolt
for
in
a
that
while.
deck, do you?
Huh?
You don't have like a blue-black lightning
I
bolt in
don't,
there,
but
do
I'm
you?
gonna start fucking killing myself for the betterment of the table here. I'm gonna tap Felwar Stone for blue, and I'm gonna Pongify your boy, taking 2 damage, and then drawing a card from Niv-Mizzet and dealing another damage to Urabrask, just in
And then
case you
drawing
have.
one from your other
And then,
non-Niv-Mizzet.
yep, and then doing another damage to Urabrask. So he has 3 damages on him right now. 3
Since I'm not
damage.
doing much, I'll just make sure Nelson hits all his triggers.
Alright. Urbrask will not survive all of this, so...
What are you pongifying?
Urabrask.
Oh, and
Insurance.
I
Insurance.
like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Attempting
so
to
I'd rather
insure.
have a monkey than nothing. So Urbrask will die. I will get a monkey.
Tanuki.
3/3/8.
Thanks
What
for
can I say?
this.
I like relevant tokens.
Yeah?
Me too. I just usually... Oh wait. No, I don't have that in this deck. Never mind. No Pongifying this deck.
And if it was rapid hybridization, I got a 3/3 frog lizard for you.
Okay, so I think that's where I'm going to. Well, I'm gonna move to combat. Let's see. Chris, you have a flyer.
Did you take 2 from the Fungify?
I did.
Okay, perfect.
Don't you worry, bud. I was at 19, went to 17. Teach, do you have any flyers right now?
I have no flyers.
You have no flyers, you said.
Bitch mouth.
Bitch mouth, you said.
I'm sorry, I forgot we're recording this. Right in his bitch mouth.
There you go.
No whispering.
Alright, I'm gonna move to combat and I'm gonna swing at Teach with 2/5/5
one haste?
flyers.
This one just...
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I forgot. My
Deck
turns are
of a
blending
million
together.
Sakashimas.
5-5.
I love it.
Or coming at you.
27.
I drew them in consecutive order off his
That's
last
so-
wheel. I was like,
that's so
okay,
good.
so clearly my deck has been alphabetized. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Million
5,
monkeys in a
6.
room shuffling my deck will eventually hand me a shuffled deck.
These sleeves are just filled with poo.
Okay, I am going to move to
One of them
discard
typed Shakespeare.
and pass the turn to Schnell. I'm going to discard a Bone Dragon. And I'm going to discard...
Horniest of dragons.
It sure is.
Dragon is ready to be discarded.
And I'm going to discard an island. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can exile somebody else's land.
The horniest of basic lands.
Okay, most efficient use of my time and turns and mana. Swam. Off to a great start.
It's a good one.
That is efficient.
Yeah.
God damn. 0 mana to add a mana to your mana pool.
We will rock you with Vampiric Sliver. 3/3. All slivers have, whenever a creature dealt damage by this creature is put into a graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature.
Sengir Sliver?
Yes.
I'm sorry, that's a +2/+1 counter until end of turn.
And then I'm going to take 2 from Spell Shock.
Singer Vampire gets +1/+1 though. When
I thought it was +2/+1.
it's a +1/+1.
Oh, I'm thinking
counter.
Greater Werewolf or
Yeah,
something.
+1/+1 counter if a
That art is
creature
fucky.
that was dealt
Yeah, it is.
damage by it is
Another
dissected.
2 for casting a spell. It is Spectral Sliver. All slivers have 2 generic. Get +1/+1 until the end of the turn. They are
Pumpable.
Unpumpable. Do I want to hit somebody in the mouth? Oh, Teach 7/7. Well, wait. You have a red. You have a non-red creature now, don't you?
I do. I have 2 non-red creatures.
I don't currently.
You're not life leader, and you're not gonna wheel a bunch of shit away. But yeah, I will hit you, Chris. 7 commander damage.
Oh, shit. Forgot that was your commandy.
Commandy. Okay.
Shit, I'm still 15th.
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Math works. Tell somebody.
It's in my favor.
Go ahead, Teach.
That's it. Upkeep.
That's what I'm hearing.
I may discard all the cards in my hand and then draw that many cards.
I know.
Dare I? I dare. I'll discard 6 cards, draw 6 cards. Discarding Winds of Change, Into the Fire, Swan Song, an offer you can't refuse, Immolating Gyre, and a mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Magic card names are just getting more and more
Draw for
ridiculous as the game goes on. Like, I get it. There's only so many combinations of words,
Command
but
Tower.
still. Swan Song. An offer you can't refuse.
I like that card a lot.
I do too.
1.
Yeah? 1 blue counter.
I honestly need to go through New Capenna a little bit. Every time I look through even part of that set list, it's like, why am I not playing any of this?
I actually pulled a bunch of new
A lot
cards
of
for some decks.
pandemic era stuff I need to actually just sit down like Kaldheim and Onward and just start reading all the goddamn cards.
Fuck, Ikoria even.
Yeah, shit. Ikoria was the first set.
Yeah.
Or like when lockdown started.
What did you cast?
I'm going to cast Haughty Djinn.
Take 2.
And what does that do?
Flying power is equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in my graveyard.
Got
It's
it.
a star 4, and instant and sorceries I cast cost 1 less to cast.
Got
Real
it.
good creature.
It's also dirt cheap.
Yep.
1, 2,
There's a
3,
standard
4,
build I was looking at making with around
6,
that.
7,
It's like a 36-cent rare.
8, 9, 10. Is it 10-4?
Good buddy.
10-4 flying, good buddy.
Poker joke.
What?
10-4. It's called The Good Buddy.
It's a trucker reference.
I know. I mean, I am aware that it was originally a trucker reference. But if your 2 down cards...
episode of The Mentalist, they brought up this.
Oh, that's
that
the
doesn't
gin,
change
okay.
where the fuck
I know,
it's from.
I know, but I'm saying the 10 of 4-10 or
You have an
10-4 in your
untapped-
hand False
Oh,
copy.
Niv-Mizzet.
Yep.
You have a thing that would kill my thing.
Do.
Is your god online?
Yes.
Oh, well, I can't get through at all. Neheb, your usefulness has probably ended.
I mean, he did some work.
Yeah, he got there. He completed a couple of times.
Show did. Mostly on Chris's chest.
I'm going to cast
Mostly.
memory.
He mostly comes at night.
Once
in the shower.
5 because of that. So
Wait, what does memory do?
hold on, let me pay for it first because I have to do that.
Oh, I thought you were doing something. I was like, wait, what does this do? Sorry.
He's
2,
shuffling.
3, 4, 5. Each
Time
player
spiraling.
shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library and draws 7.
I have a response to that.
First off, triggers, because he's casting a thing.
Yep. So trigger, I will draw,
Okay.
and then I will draw again, and then I will do 2 damage to. Oh, all your stuff's too big. I'm gonna do 2 damage to your gin. LOL.
Does the spell resolve, or is it?
I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm going to Swan Song your memory.
It's not my turn. It is my turn. Fuck you. This card's garbage. Why are you worth $1,000?
Because you forgot to take 2 for casting memory.
Yep, and then I take 2 for casting Swan Song.
Alright, what are you doing, Swan Song?
Yep, I'm giving you a bird for real this time. You actually get a bird this time.
Counter target
Not an
enchantment,
elemental.
instant, or sorcery. Okay, math checks out.
Kind of wanted that wheel.
Still my turn.
I would have been okay with a wheel.
Response to that.
Actually, wait.
No.
Yes, I cast this, and I draw 2, and I deal 2 more damage.
I thought you did that.
So I'm gonna do
Nope.
2 more to your Djinn. Your
He
Djinn
drew 2
Djarin.
off of you
Okay,
casting.
response to that.
Christ.
So blue. That's a hell of a color.
I mean, I'm playing blue too, but I'm also playing just 60 fucking creatures and 40 lands.
I'm going to cast Tolarian Winds, which will discard my hand and then draw that many cards.
So, trigger on the
Okay,
cast.
yep. So draw 2 more, and then
Kill the bird that you just gave him.
Or finish off the Jin.
I already
No,
did
Jin's-
finish off the
Oh,
Jinn.
yeah.
Jin's got 4 damage.
2
Where is his last flyer?
Yeah. Let's just get
That has not resolved.
yeah, that hasn't resolved yet.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
still in the stack. So I'm gonna do 2 to.
I forgot.
I'll just do 2 to your face.
I'm just a silly little Gruul player. I don't know how the stack works.
2 to me.
Yep.
Tolarian Winds. To be fair, 2 damage is already marked on the Jinn. There is 2 incoming damage. It has not taken 4 just yet.
So does it do something when you do all that drawing?
Nope.
Okay.
He's just trying to be fair.
I'm trying
That's
to
why I was like wondering, like, wait, what's gonna happen here with this thing that I
draw
missed?
1, draw 2, draw 3, draw 4.
Okay, so now I draw 4 and deal 10.
Okay. 2.2. Jin will not die. That resolves. Countering memory. I get a birdie.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have a birdie?
I do not.
Bam!
Alright, I will create a birdie.
Sorry.
Turned around to do the joke. You were doing the joke. That's awesome.
All of that said,
I'm real fucking quick because I'm not doing anything else.
I mean,
Not this game.
Commander needs color commentary too.
Not since the accident.
At the mill.
I got hit by a wheel.
At the mill, they call them stones. Grindstones.
all of that being said, I will spend my remaining 2 mana to cast an Arcane Signet.
Take 2.
Mana.
Response. Just kidding.
Birdie.
Fucking yeah.
Beat him.
Fuck it, counterspell.
1 and a red to cast Conspiracy Theorist.
Shocked.
Whenever a Conspiracy Theorist attacks, I can pay 1 and discard a card if I do a draw card. But more importantly, whenever I discard 1 or more non-land cards, I may exile 1 of them from my graveyard. If I do, I may cast it this turn.
God.
I like conspiracy theorist.
82.
Mm-hmm.
memory is still exiled, even though it did not resolve. It will be
Yeah, because you cast it.
because I cast it. Okay.
Cast a spell only from your graveyard, then exile it.
Done.
I'll let you.
Does it exile if it's successfully cast?
No, it's when it's
when it's cast.
delayed
Well, it
trigger
was
after cast.
successfully cast. It just didn't resolve.
Right.
Well, okay, when I say successfully, I meant old school successfully in like it resolved.
And
It
you
doesn't
did it.
hit
High
us.
five.
Yeah, but like if it's
No, even
No,
if it's
it was
countered-
cast.
countered, it doesn't go to
Yeah, I
graveyard. then?
cast, and then the card itself
Okay.
moves to exile.
I thought-
Yeah.
Did you pass?
I did
Okay, I
pass.
thought I heard that, but
Does spell shock is global, right?
yes, that hits me as well.
So when you cast your global enchantment,
It's not a world enchantment.
oh,
Wait, why did I put this in my hand?
cheating. You can recast spells to deal with damage.
Yeah. Mossfire Valley will be my land for the turn. Alright. Big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do not need the mana, so I will exile anything relevant to people's graveyards.
Don't have a graveyard.
My bone dragon could come back.
Boom, dragon.
Alright, I will exile that to deal 2 to each player, and I will gain 2.
Oh wait, no, I mean I have nothing in my graveyard. Down to 13.
15.
17.
Can you read the backside of that battle for me? Is it putting it to play or is it casting for without paying mana cost?
Putting into play. But at the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield.
So it's not even casting, it's just putting.
Yeah.
And it's a May effect, so if you forget, fuck you.
Or if you don't want to, it's okay.
Right.
Also fuck you.
No,
I will move to combat, and I will attack the battle for 4 in the air.
4 in the air. I have no flyers. You
Okay.
I can. Intercepting.
No.
Counter.
Now you do have to cast the backside of these. I will be taking 2 from the spell shock.
Because I don't have the 1 blue winged sliver. That was
No,
one
because
that
it's shock.
No.
I have a playset from the before times when I played 4 of cards in decks.
Ooh.
I could look you up.
I would appreciate that. Look up.
Take 2 from spell shock for casting Leyline Surge.
That triggers on your upkeep, right?
Yeah, we've got a turn.
Don't even need this. I will pass the turn.
Nelson.
Untap. Upkeep and draw.
Trigger.
I am going to play.
Trigger.
Huh?
You drew a card.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm going to do. Sorry, I was like.
2 to shell. Put all your opponents at the same life total of 15.
2 to Chris.
Fuck.
This Foily Plaza of Helos
Hilo.
Helos will be my land for the turn.
Hello.
Hilo. Oh, Hilo. Hilo Moto. T, you got any flyers?
I have a bird. But I didn't come up with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
2/2
okay,
on my
hold
hand.
on. If that bird's out there, I'd get killed the bird
Kill the bird
instead of kill the bird.
Birds
It's
damage.
It's a 2/2.
Oh, just kill the turn.
Yeah, so kill the bird.
I said
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, I heard it. I liked it. Okay, so
Kill
black, colorless, black, colorless. Skitherix. That's why I want to know if Teach had. I take 2.
He's trying to make that turd.
Yeah.
The previously referenced turd.
The aforementioned deuce.
I'm gonna tap my Felwar Stone for black and give Skitherix haste, and then I'm gonna swing him at Tej.
Ah, poisoned to death.
I forgot he has haste.
I finally done that to somebody.
Poisoned
He doesn't
to
have
death.
haste. I could just
I'm
give him
out.
haste, but yeah. Okay, so.
Well done.
Alright.
And you took your 2 for
I did
casting
take
it?
my
Okay,
2.
okay.
Yeah, I'm down to 11. It's getting dicey over here. Starting to see blood in my eyes.
Too bad for simplicity's sake.
Oh shit. I probably should have declared all my attackers at once. I fucked up. Oops.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Whoopsie poopsie. Alright, well, at least I guess I got blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Something about all
11.
them fucking flyers.
Alright, I'm gonna have to move to my end step, and we're gonna discard a Bonder's Enclave and assign him blood because I can't afford to pay 4 life for 1 spell right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll get rid of a Strip Mine, and I guess we'll get rid of Scavenger Grounds as well. Go ahead, Schno.
Okay.
Double Niv-Mizzet seems good.
It's about to seem less good. All my stuff's pro red.
You about to give them all flying?
You can't block me.
Oh, that! Yeah, that. I see what you're saying.
Minor detail.
No, I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying.
Elaborate. Land for the turn, mountain. I'm gonna pay 3 and tutor for a Sliver.
2.
Oh shit. All of a sudden, I'm not feeling very safe either.
Well, I'm not gonna get anything super powerful because I need to survive you.
I mean, I think all of my board wipes are red damage based, so.
Yeah, we will grab Essence Sliver.
Oh, piss. That'll help.
I need to buy some time.
Yeah, what does that do again?
Whenever a Sliver I control deals damage, I gain that much life.
Yeah.
Okay, lifelink.
Yes. I will
Yeah,
cast.
actually, isn't that technically right?
Thank you.
It's true.
I will cast the aforementioned, taking 2. And then Nelson, I will send. Chris, how much power do you have on board right now? Like 5?
8
Okay.
total at the moment.
Then, yeah, we will send 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 your way.
Okay.
I'm at me.
I'm going to pay 3 and cast Sudden Spoiling. And I am going to target Schnell. Your creatures lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 0-2 until end of turn.
But that hurts me.
And
Oh my god, can I do anything about that while they don't have protection from red?
Pass.
just really
Hold
trying
on. At the end of your turn,
Oh.
I'm going to.
Oh, I cast an instant and sorcery spell. So I'm going to draw 2 from my Nivis.
Yep.
And then
Ward Sliver,
I'm
Ward
gonna
Sliver,
do
Ward Sliver.
Ward Sliver. Yeah.
I'm going to sacrifice Omen of the Hunt to scry 2. Ooh. We're going to leave that on top. And then I'm going to sacrifice this Mind Stone to draw a card.
In response, I'd pass. Split second and turn. Mom said I'm done. Nelson, you couldn't have just let me
Sorry.
sneak in a slippery win here.
Of course.
I'm trying to do the whole Tej thing where he outlasts everyone.
But he should not last everyone.
That's true. He was done in by his own deck.
I wanted to gain 14, putting me out of range of Chris, and then just fucking hit him in the mouth with slivers.
Just pop him one.
Did you took 2 from the 7 spoiling card?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm at 9.
Yep, alright.
And took 2
Yep,
from
yep.
my essence.
Oh, man.
Did you want? Oh, you took your turn.
Yep.
Okay, because I'm like, how did you one-tap everything with your in-response bullshit? You didn't.
Pre-combat main phase.
It's one of those Nelson rules.
Yeah.
Fucking kind of just happens.
Well, on the plus side, now I just die to your sky.
And then Chris just kills me on the crack.
Mm-hmm. At least my plan was kill you.
2,
Can't die to the
3,
crackback.
4,
Kill him.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait. Beginning my upkeep, I can put a permanent from my hand into play. I don't need to pay this 8. I'm like a chump. Sorry, new card. Who dis? City on Fire.
Sounds about right. What's happening?
It's an enchantment for 8 mana with Convoke. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage.
Fuck
instead.
yeah, cool. That spell shock's really gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that? That's another enchantment. Oh, gross.
Nelson might have just fucking Kingmaker Chris.
I
with
think I
his
just did.
Sudden spoiling.
Yep.
Sorry, Brennan was pee.
Combat main phase.
Why?
Correct.
Hey,
Why do you
I'm
have
gonna
to pick
exile this sudden spoiling from your graveyard. I'm gonna gain 2. Each opponent is going to take 2, tripled by City on Fire, which will be 6.
Cool. So if I cast a spell, I die. Guess I just better try to kill Chanel.
How about Kingmaker Schnell?
Ooh, there you go.
You have 2 creatures over there.
He's got-
What did you just play?
City on Fire. I haven't cast anything
He
yet.
hasn't cast anything.
Oh, that was Klothys
That was
that did that.
Klothys's-
Okay.
Wait,
Did that go out of order?
at the beginning pre-combat.
Oh,
maybe.
pre-con. Okay, I thought that was upkeep.
And
Sorry,
that goes
yeah.
in, comes
Yep,
in
that's what I was
pre-combat.
making.
Okay.
That's what I was making sure.
That's why I got
I
confused.
could attack Schnell with a flyer.
Proper fucked.
Or I could let him cast something and go to 1.
Do that. Let me.
How many
cast
cards are in your
something.
hand, Nelson?
Enough. 7.
Jesus, fucking double
Enough.
Niv-Mizzets.
Enough to
Yeah.
party.
Well. Yeah.
But you
So
cast a spell.
cast one and I'm dead. So you know
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Because it shocks you!
You idiot, Nelson.
Technically double bolts now.
It's triple shocks, get it right.
Do it fucking. Can't triple shot with double bolt. It's hard to say.
I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay.
You snooty bitch.
Going to let the enchantments do the Lord's work.
Right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I guess I'm doing
Should have just
2 damage to. Doesn't even fucking matter. I guess.
Don't kill me. I'll
I was
get
gonna
him.
say. I guess 2 damage to Chris's nose. Let's cut off his nose to spite his face.
15.
I
Better
can't
without his nose.
do. Do you have a flyer?
I do have a
You have a flyer. Dope. God, if I attack, yeah, you can't even do that because you'd have to kill me if I gave you. I was gonna say if I attack Chris here, will you give me one more turn? But
You die on Chris's turn if you do kill me.
no, I know that.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill you right now. I just don't
Okay.
know if I'm gonna get a turn. All right, well, yeah, screw it, Chris. I'm swinging out at you. 5, 5, and 4.
But then,
Or
I'm,
infect.
4 infect.
but then I'm gonna die.
Well, right.
Or infect.
Actually, shit. Nope, I fucked up. I should have equipped something with the Vorpal Sword first.
Well, he would just block whichever.
No, but it would give me +2, +0. So then he could at least come for 6.
Gross.
I can block one of your Niv-Mizzets.
Okay.
It will take 12 damage.
Wow, yeah, that's right.
The
It
city's
does
on
that,
fire.
doesn't it? Yeah, because the city's on fire.
I will take 4 poison and 5 regular damage.
Damn it. It's only halfway there. Do I hope Schnell takes him out and then
Schnell
I
will
can
take me
cast a
out. He
spell?
can tutor for anything in his deck.
Yeah, but he kill both of us then, and he should. Go Schnell. Kingmaker. Go, 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 go.
Do you
go.
have any flyers?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Niv-Mizzet is a 5/5 5/5, right? The one you had.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Draw.
Actually, I probably should have done something. I forgot. Shit, I fucked up.
Okay.
We both fucked up.
Land for the turn. Island. Pay 3.
Classic us, Chris.
Yep.
We're gonna look. Oh, they don't have to have flying if I just give them a shadow.
Jesus. It's ominous.
I mean, that's
It's also true.
an option. Or I siphon Sliver and give them lifelink and their essence Sliver and just outlive all of you fucks.
I just want to see you win by giving them all shadow. Just kill us.
Well, I can give them flying or flying and haste with that one.
Cloud Shredder.
That shit is real good.
Where's the all slivers have horsemanship? There's a sliver on a
Pony,
horse.
pony sliver.
Bill the Pony Sliver.
That is William.
It's the formal.
How do I not have a way to deal a single point of damage available to me?
Should have put that fireball in that deck.
So yes, I will go ahead. I will fetch the Shadow Sliver. I will deal myself 6 to cast the Shadow Sliver.
Putting you
Do
at
it,
one.
do it, do it, do it.
Okay. Go to combat. Nelson, 3 at you. I don't have. It doesn't matter. So, Chris, I am sending 12 your way.
I have a response.
I know you do.
I'm going to cast Heroic Intervention. Do myself 2.
I have a response.
You don't take 6 also?
We're fucking.
No.
No.
Damage to a part. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
what
say
I'm
you do too. We're. This is just gonna be fun. 2 blue. Mana drain your heroic intervention. I'm dead.
It won't work the way you want it to.
Because your spell gets removed from the.
Oh damn it! Well, we went out swinging. You're right. Damn it. Shit.
Valiant effort, though. All right. Tonight I ran Niv-Mizzet Perun, a fun deck of mine that I really like playing. Tonight I ran it specifically because I said at the top of the game I had 4 March of the Machine cards in here. I was wrong, there were only 3. But we saw 2 of them. The first one we saw tonight was Into the Fire, which obviously is in the deck because of the wheel effect. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library and then draw that many +1. But I did get to utilize the 2 damage to each creature, planeswalker, in battle, which was an effect I never thought I'd be able to, well, not be able to, but want to use. I want to wheel more often than not. But tonight I needed the board wipe because I got hit early with the poison, and ironically, that's how I lost the game, was those poison counters. So the 2 damage to everything was a very good use for the card. Mortal cards are always great in Commander because it gives you more options of things to do. Even if one of the options isn't something you think you're ever going to use, just having the option available in case something comes up you don't think of is just great. The other card we saw tonight from March of the Machine was Urbrask. Urbrask is a fantastic card. Burgi has been in the deck since almost the beginning of the deck's conception, and Urbrask is just another copy of that effect. I cast a spell, I get a red mana. I've never really paid too much attention to the backside of Urbrask because, again, I want to cast the spells, I want to get the mana to fuel the cards that I need to cast more spells. The problem this game is I only cast Niv-Mizzet once, and I didn't see any of the other cards that deal damage when I draw cards. Like that Phyrexian monster I can't think of right now. Locust God is in the deck again. So just the ability to churn cards, wheel, get all the things that I can use to attack my opponents. Didn't see too many of those tonight, which was kind of my downfall, but I saw a lot of wheel effects. Urbrask is a monster of a card. Homebrew crew, earplugs, audience, coming real close. Urbrask is going to be in another upcoming deck. Shh, don't tell anybody. Urbrask is real good. I said cover your ears, you bastard. The last card that's in the deck that I didn't get to play, but it's there, is Path of the Pyromancer. again, just another wheel effect. Discard all the cards in my hand, add 1 red for each card discarded this way, then draw that many cards plus 1. This is literally what the deck wants to do. There's a Will of the Planeswalkers. There's a voting effect that will come into play, but it's mainly for plane chase games, which I am not against. I love plane chase. But for the majority of games that I'm playing this card in, plane chase isn't going to be available, but everyone votes. Planeswalk or Chaos. If Planeswalk, we Planeswalk, and if we Chaos, we trigger the Chaos thing. Anyway, so 3 new cards, just more cards printed for wheel decks. That's what the deck wants to do. That's what we're doing. I'm going to find those cards, put them in the deck. As far as the game went tonight, it was great to see Slivers. I love Slivers as a mechanic, as a theme, Slivers was always something I was interested in way back when I started playing Magic. When I started, they did the premium deck series. They had 1 or 2 decks where everything was just foiled out. One of them was Slivers, and I almost bought it. And then I almost bought it for a buddy of mine back at Walmart when it was super cheap because no one was buying them, and it had a cool little die on it. But I never pulled the trigger on it, and now it's fucking expensive. And what else happened? Oh yeah, Nelson. Nelson played a Tej tribute deck tonight. We saw Silumgar, the Drifting Death, a version that is completely different than my version, which is a zombie tribal deck, which I can, at some point if I want to, turn them all into dragons to take advantage of Silumgar's triggered ability. I like this thing we've been doing, where we build decks as a tribute to our other friends. It's something we're just throwing in sporadically. At some point, we're all going to do it. But it's nice to... I think I might be one of the easier ones to do because all of my commanders are dragons. Just pick a dragon and build a deck. Oh, look, it's a Tej deck because it's head by a dragon. But nevertheless, it's really fun to see. It's really fun to see someone take a deck idea you have and tweak it to their own play style. So tonight's game, it was a little long, but it was a great game. It was back and forth there. Every one of us at some point was leading at some point. But in the end, Schnell walked away with 1 life, which was very fun to see. Overall, it was just a fantastic game. That's all I got to say. I'm done.
This was the maiden voyage for part 2 of Enchantment Boogaloo. This was the Gruul half. I split the 5 colors of Magic up between these 2 decks, and I did it specifically to eliminate a lot of the white-green staples that Enchantress has access to. Things like Sithis, things like the white-green, uncommon, Invasion, Sackett, Sterling Grove. Sterling Grove, like things that like make it into lots and lots of Enchantress decks, things I've played 100 times in my life. I wanted to get away from like the white-green things, put green in one deck, white in another deck. But as any seasoned Enchantress player will tell you, if you don't see the named cards, the Enchantress cards, Argothian Enchantress, Verduran Enchantress, Enchantress Presence, things of that nature, it's hard for the deck to get rolling. I drew 1 card off of the Enchantress decks tonight, and so I wasn't much of a factor. I was kind of, other than helping Tej's Niv-Mizzet deck get rolling, Neheb had his way with me early and often. So yeah, not having access to any of the Enchantress effects really had me stumble early. I wasn't really relevant in this game until Spell Shock hit the table. Spell Shock was probably the largest effect I had on the game. Towards the end of the game, it affected everybody's decision making, and this was probably the closest game I've ever been party to. Having 3 players out and the winner at 1 is just as close as a game could possibly get. I don't think I want to tweak anything in this deck. I like it where it's at. I just need to be able to have an enchantment source stick, and I think this deck would function amazingly.
So, my Tej Butte deck with Silumgar the Drifting Death. So, I'll get this out of the way first. The idea, one of the ideas behind the deck is just straight up dragon beats, where I can also board wipe my opponent that I'm attacking with Silumgar. So one of the things that we didn't see is, I believe it's called Feywild Visitor. It's an enchantment from the Baldur's Gate commander set. And whenever a creature I control deals damage to an opponent, I create a dragon creature token. I think it's like a 1/1 token, I believe. But anyway, so the idea is to get these tokens on the board and then, increase my dragons, my dragon presence, and then, swing out, board wipe, whatever, with my commander on the battlefield. I didn't have enough dragons to justify casting him when I needed to spend mana on some other spells tonight. So that's why he didn't come out. But that is the reason that he helms the deck. I really like that he is like a mini board wipe on a stick, if I've got enough dragons on the battlefield. And I think on a different day, it might have been easier to flood my board a little bit more, but the wheels kind of slowed those plans up a little bit. But, I also was trying to do some other things to react to what was going on in the game and just didn't have that many dragons out. But anyway, that's why he's in there. So if I had to give my MVP to anything that is in the deck, it would be the Sakashima of 1,000 Faces and the Sakashima the Imposter. So, one thing that we've seen Tej do... one thing that we've seen Tej do a lot of while he plays is, he's really good at picking his spots when he's going to do clone effects. So that was one thing I wanted to put in this deck. There's some counter magic in there too. I think he actually had put a Swan Song in his graveyard at one point. So it's funny that we were running the same card, against each other at the same time when I said this was my Tej tribute deck. But, I wanted to make a deck that I felt had some of the the big brain brewing that Tej does that I just don't. I'm not capable of on my own. I need to be thinking like a Tej in order to do it. So anyway, like I said, there's a lot of clone effects in here where I wanted to make use of either my dragons because there's things like the Brain Stealer Dragon, there's Astral Dragon, there's Ancient Silver Dragon. There's all kinds of dragons that I'd love to have multiple copies of. Whether it's helping me draw more cards, do more damage, play opponent spells, and make them lose life. There's all kinds of stuff, and if I can have extra copies of those, I really want to do it. So that's one way, or another way I should say that the deck looks to win. Another alternate win con that I put in here is Vorpal Sword. So it's cool by itself. +2/+0 on Death Touch for 2 black mana. That's pretty flavorful. But it's the 8 mana until end of turn. It gains whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player. That player loses the game. Someday I will knock a player out with that card in this deck. That is one of my goals. Another inadvertent achievement tonight was knocking somebody out with poison counters. So thank you, Skitherix, for being able to do that. But another card that I was really happy to actually see a cool spot to get it out was Sudden Spoiling. I think Schnell thought he might have had me at that point in time. I was holding on to it because I didn't know when Tej was going to play it. Or when I would need to play it against Tej pre-combat. Or my thought was, okay, if I can't get rid of Urabrask, I know he's going to do all kinds of crazy shit. I'm going to turn his stuff off for a turn and see what we can do with another rotation around the table before Tej has time to react. So instead of being able to use it that way, I used it defensively against Schnell, which bought me a little bit more time until I seppuku'd myself out of the game. And this was like Chris said, and Tej before him. This was a really, really fun game. And like Chris said, I don't think I've ever played in a game that came down more to the wire across 3 players at one time than I did with this game. So it was a lot of fun. This deck was a hell of a lot of fun to play. So I'm going to keep it together, and we'll bring it back in a little bit. But for now, I've got some new decks to trot out before I run this one again.
Slivers got dusted off earlier this week, and I ended up throwing in probably like $150 worth of better lands. As I mentioned, this deck is probably one of my oldest EDH decks I've ever built. I built it around the time that the premium deck Slivers came out, I believe, which is why I still have some of those cards in there. Sorry, Tej, you didn't get one, but I did, so I used it. But I do need to finish making the upgrades. I swapped in a few newer slivers. I need a wing sliver and a few others that I'll probably bug Chris and the others for. But overall, I like how stupid simple slivers can be and still be effective. The deck literally just runs slivers and lands. There are no non-sliver spells in the deck. And with Sliver Overlord as my commander, I can just tutor whichever specific sliver I need. The one downfall of this game was I ended up getting a second forest before any other mana sources, because ideally turn 5 at the latest is when I want to drop the Overlord and then start fetching out Mana Weft or the other mana producing Sliver, and then just start controlling my mana production and just go as wide and as specific as I need. Hitting that second forest before I saw the full color wheel hurt, and then having to wheel away several different things because of Niv-Mizzet really set me back. But in the end, the Alliance stood the weird three-way agreement to let me win at the end. But yeah, Tej, I thought for the whole first half of the game, I thought he was in control. I thought he had it. We managed to, as a group, stabilize against him, so that was good. And then I thought Chris was absolutely going to just wreck us. And Nelson, out of nowhere, with just most of Tej's deck and Tej's inspired deck, I thought was going to get there. But as far as me thinking I had it going into a sudden spoiling, how the fuck did I not have it without the sudden spoiling? Exactly. I had it. It was mine. I didn't think I had it. Yeah, Essence Sliver, huge to try and keep me in the game. The Ward Sliver is my overall MVP because it saved me from so much just Sliver, or Niv-Mizzet. I almost said Niv-Mizzet, but that's not legal in EDH to my understanding. But with all the red out there and all the direct damage, I could at least keep my Slivers alive. And then at the end, Shadow Sliver was my choice to finish it. Honestly, this should come out of the deck because giving my Sliver Shadow is so bad if I want to keep anything up for blockers, because it just takes them out. So this will get replaced with a Wing Sliver. Honestly, I should have grabbed just Shifting Sliver, which is a better, it's 1 mana more, but it's just 1,000 times better. Shadow is such a niche, lock you into only one strategy and no defense situation that at the end of the game it was, well, he either has the response or he doesn't. But I should have been trying to plan for that other sudden spoiling that could have been out there somehow and deal with those. But that's just me as a bad player. Yes, more suddener, and taking 6 damage for every spell you cast. But overall, I had a blast playing this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Please like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. Tell us how pretty we are.